Well, I think it's working now. If those of you watching could please confirm that you're seeing video and hearing me, that'd be awesome. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hello, hello, hello.
So I just want to let you guys know that we're streaming live right now. So don't say don't say anything bad.
So where is this streaming that others can watch it?
It's streaming through my YouTube channel right now, and so I like just literally an hour ago downloaded a program for it, and I was just experimenting, and I didn't realize that when I started streaming it, like I was just experimenting, and it sent out a notification to I think everybody that was subscribed to my channel. So like 1,300 people got a notification that I was streaming.
So that's what that email notice was that popped up. I'm going to pull it up on my laptop just so I can see what it looks like as compared to what's actually going on.
So for those of you watching the stream, we're gonna call this the beta run. So this wasn't a planned event, as I was saying. Like I'm just experimenting. So there's nothing special planned. This is just a learning moment for me. And if you guys want to watch, that's great. Right now, I'm just doing a guild raid of Epic Demon Queen. And I'm using Scary Spice, which is the tune that I used in the beginner's guide to the Ginger Spice build series. And I don't have a torque on this tune, so that's why I wanted to bring this tune. So these are my guildies here. It looks like the feed that I'm getting is a little choppy. So I'm going to need to probably figure out how to make that a little less choppy. Also looks like there's about a 30-second delay. I'm sure that's something I can change. But hopefully this will be a service, a feature that I'll be adding soon. Like I said a few minutes ago when I streamed the black screen for 20 minutes, that I know that a lot of you guys have requested me to live stream, and it's something I was definitely interested in. And one of the things that I've said is to the people that, because I try to respond to like every one of the comments on my YouTube channel, and like 95% of the comments I will respond to. And the only time I don't typically is if somebody's just making a comment for the sake of a comment and it doesn't really warrant a response. But one of the things that I have said is that I'm the kind of person that like I'm so absent-minded, I'll forget that I'm streaming and then I'll like start watching porn or something, and then that's gonna be really embarrassing. But we'll see what happens. We doing epic elite.
Yes, please. I'm just on timer for this particular part. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpion first to get the optional XP. And as always, all optional, so you see a breakable, please break it.
Thank you. You did the wrong option. Yeah.
No, we're just doing that now. There's the order, but we're going down Scorpion first instead of Octopus first.
Gentis, this is being streamed live. I don't know if you heard that before you left.
And since all 5 of us are in here, go ahead and grab chest when you want. And don't forget your various collectibles, like the one behind the column here in Scorpion.
Prismatic dust. I just got a prismatic dust from here.
Nice. All right, somebody went in just a little too far, locking a couple of us out, so you're on your own, just so you know.
Yeah, Delilah got a little anxious. We got it, though.
Deputies in cars.
Come on, that's what this guild's all about, throwing your guildie under the bus.
Hell yeah, it is.
Rule 1, thou shalt not snitch on thyself.
I played Spyce.
It's okay, it gives me a few minutes to watch the live feed.
It's not very exciting. It's just me watching me fighting the methods.
Why aren't you with us?
Because I'm not a team player.
Well, come on, Delilah, let's hit it.
Alright, Jen, let's go ahead and head to Octopus. Oh wait, it opened. Let's see if they'll let us join them. Nope. Or at least not without killing everything all over again. Don't forget the collectible in the bottom here. Alright, Octopus is the official first one.
This is weird, trying to focus on what I'm doing in the game and then having what I did 30 seconds ago on the monitor right next to the monitor I'm watching.
You actually sound like a two, Ginger.
I wonder if I look different.
You know, Zen, I've been playing most of the lives on DJ as either elf or drow or whatever, and been using nothing as hidden. Now that I'm human, I really miss that.
Are elves or drow the only race that can use that?
Yep, any of the elf race, so Sun Lord, Elf, and Drow, the only ones that have it in their enhancement.
I love it.
Or Sharadi, eh? Go on Sharadi, and you can automatically detect it.
Oh, Sharadi's got it as well? Wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, it's a core enhancement that gives you automatically detect secret doors.
Does it do traps as well, or just secret doors?
No, just secret doors.
See, secret doors I don't care so much about. It's the trap ones that I really like.
I mean,
So my only
cool.
option is to take the feat that gives it at like level 27, I think, is as soon as you can take it.
It's just you come in with a trap up so you can get the octopus chest and the monkey chest.
You know, 30% bonus XP for getting all the traps is pretty nice.
You have detour?
Doesn't look like anybody does.
Yeah,
D-door's up.
there is one.
Oh,
that's fine.
gosh. Gotta speak up, man. Gonna beat you the
Like
next
you
one.
guys
Anyway.
chop me up for not having it.
Hey, if D-Door is an optional spell for you, it's almost like a must-have. Its utility is just too high.
Didn't we already have this conversation, Delilah?
Yeah, I know, and you guys beat me up for it, and I got D-door, and now nobody uses my D-door.
Okay, see, we got used to you not having it, so you gotta let us know when you're about to cast it. Right, Scorpion is next, so.
I already did Scorpion.
Oh, wow. There's
Wolf.
not paying attention. Wolf is next then.
Of course, everyone knows this is all completely Sykes' fault.
So for those of you watching, I just learned how to set up 2 monitors, which there's nothing to learn. I just didn't realize it was as easy as it was. I had this old monitor, I just plugged it in, and it has changed my life, and this just happened yesterday. And so one of the settings that I, as I was playing around with it while playing DDO, one of the settings that I didn't, I learned, and I told a friend who plays with dual monitors, and he didn't know. So I'm going to mention it here, just in case, and that is the video option that I just selected under graphics. It's the full screen windowed mode, which is what I'm in right now. This is the mode that's going to allow you to play full screen, but have your mouse be able to just seamlessly slide onto your other monitor while you have full screen on the game monitor. As opposed to if you have it on just normal full screen mode, then your mouse pointer is confined to just the game. So this tune, like I said, this is Scary Spyce tune that I used in the Beginner's Guide series to the build. This is a First Life tune still.
Next.
I got Monkey.
Alright, looks like your live feed has stopped.
Oh crap. I'm still seeing it.
I'll try reloading my page. And since there's a chest in Monkey, I'm heading that way anyway.
All the spell point clickies on this tune as I do my others. Rarely play this tune. I just figured I'd bring it to this guild raid because this tune doesn't have a torque, and what the hell.
Flexible.
Ginger, next time could you let me disarm the trap, please? Thanks.
Oh, can you not disarm it if I hit that?
No, once you hit the lever, the box goes away.
Well, shit, I didn't know that. Now I'm looking stupid on my live stream.
Don't worry, it's just not just your live stream.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Or like your life stream.
Oh, jeez.
Data.
Hey, it's Wyvern Jack. I saw you at the games today. You won one of the trivia.
It's kind of fun watching the comments to your live stream.
You might have to get used to this because I might be live streaming our raids. I have had somebody said that I ought to live stream the teaching raids. So let me toss this out just to everybody. Because on one hand, I think, wow, what an amazing idea. Live stream the teaching raids. On the other hand, I feel like the newbies that are going to sign up for it might feel like they're under a microscope if they're being watched, and that might deter some people. So, what do you guys think? And I also want to know what you guys think in the
I've always
live
gotten the
stream.
feeling that with the teaching raids, there's enough of us High Lords in it that we can carry most raids anyway, so that the newbies aren't actually being relied upon for completion. That it gives them the opportunity to just kind of sit back and try to learn.
Right, it's not that.
But I don't know if that's what an actual newbie feels like.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about, though. Like, I will always make sure that there's enough of us that we can complete the teaching raids.
Right. Now I understand you're saying you don't want the noobs to feel like they're under a microscope.
Like they're being watched.
And initially, right. And initially, I would think not the case, but I kind of see where that concern is coming from. No, you could always announce it for one of the teaching raids, saying that it's going to be live streamed, and see if you think that affects the sign up for it. You're welcome. We're heading to the sixth sword now, so hurry on up.
Hey, Vag.
Be right there.
This is being live streamed, and I'm not kidding either.
Make sure you talk to the Jinn twice, so you don't have to make the run twice.
And you better hurry because Ginger might finish it before you get best.
Oh, jeez. Oh, which one was there?
Snake is the last one. And yes, I ran down the wrong hall.
Nice.
Glad we still have standards.
Standards. What's that?
Hey, Lance. I actually had a couple conversations recently about people,
to get you to do all the work
with
before
people
I can
about
catch back up.
how dead Thelanis is. Is there anybody watching the stream right now from
I'm
Thelanis?
sorry.
I was there 2 years ago for the
It's plausible.
Favorite Soul Evoker True First Life series, and it seemed really dead compared to Sarlona. And I've been hearing lately from people that Thelanis is pretty dead too. And for those, if you haven't, noticed from the comments, or if you haven't seen that I've announced that the Northwind series is on Caneth. If you're on Caneth and you see me pop on, say hi. But here's the thing, I'm pretty much done with the series. I'm still popping on because I don't know what I'm gonna do for the last episode yet. So part of me wants to wait and see when update 34 comes out, and who knows, maybe Tower of Frost will be the last episode, or I was thinking about maybe doing like an Epic Elite Demon Queen, just to show hey, because that series is for new players, and when you're a new player, the thought of soloing Demon Queen can seem scary, or I could never do this, especially Epic Elite. Epic Elite could seem absolutely terrifying to a new player and completely unfathomable for them to solo it. And so my idea with soloing that as my final video is to say you can do this even on the first flavor, no past lives, no ship buffs, without expending lots of resources, and it's not it's not hard. It's totally doable. But again, to a new player, something like that can seem just about impossible for them. But for a veteran player, soloing Epic Demon Queen can just be, what they did on Tuesday night. No big deal. For those of you who weren't here watching the stream earlier, I want to reiterate that this was not a scheduled event. This is the first time I have ever streamed. I was experimenting, and I did not know that, all y'all were going to get a notification that I was streaming. I thought I was just going to be able to privately stream and just sort of watch it and figure it out. And as soon as I started broadcasting, some of y'all started jumping in the chat room and was like, oh shit. And then for 20 minutes I broadcast a black screen, and I shut that down, and I spent a half an hour figuring it out, and now I finally got the stream going. So this is the beta run. The alpha run was 20 minutes of black screen. This is the beta run. It seems a little choppy, at least from what I'm watching. So I'd like to try to figure out if there's a way that I can make that better. I don't know if that means, streaming on Twitch instead. I'll have to look into that, or if there's a setting, or I don't even know. Good luck, gentlemen.
Yeah. Good job.
I'll toss up a taxi as soon as y'all are done looting. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I can get it off. I only have a 65% chance on this team. There we go.
Gonna have to re-roll.
But this is already a first lifer.
No pathetic excuses.
Is there another group, or is it just us?
There is not. Just the
Just
6
us.
of us.
in on casual.
I like the easy completions.
I still like buffing the party, you know. Buffing has become so passe, I think, for so many people. I feel like I'm the last person that plays GDO that still will actually buff party members at the start. So you gotta do the fire elementals now because they can drop smoldering embers and, you know, everybody needs their collectibles. What? No smoldering embers?
Ew, nothing.
Come on now. And then you gotta get your collectibles. 2 collectibles in here. I don't know if y'all knew that. But you gotta get them. There's one on each side. So from here you can just swim around to the other side. It's like 180 degrees around. Shit. Click the portal. Wasn't I just saying in the tour video for the Northwind series,
Looks like we're all here in the final
make sure you don't
part,
click
so
the portal
we'll
by
start her
accident?
up.
Wasn't I just saying that?
She's in the west.
Intimidate on this tune to get her. So here's something fun that I'll see if I can get it to work. So last time that I used Winter Wolf form just to try to like screw around and jump over there, like she like floated. Okay, so I got flung up. I didn't know there were air jets over there, but then she got flung up. Where'd she go? Oh, she's back. And she was just like hovering in space. It was pretty funny. Jinnabel DC'd.
Do not open chest.
Hey, Steelmaster, thanks. That's awesome to hear. That's cool. I'm glad that you learned about the collectibles, Lance. I have. So a lot of people have commented when they watch my videos that they see I have like all these astral shards, and they're like, "How the hell do you get those?" I have never purchased astral shards. Okay, and this is just from selling stuff on the auction house. And so the Northwind series hasn't gotten that far yet, but I actually got up to like 200 shards with her, and that was, you know, and buying a bunch of stuff too. And so like you can build up shards really easily. Okay, and right now the way to do it is with collectibles. Collectibles are the hot thing right now. I mean, you get these new rare collectibles, you can sell them for like 4 or 5 shards each. On commons, you can, you know, maybe sell stacks of like 3, 4, or 5 for like 4 or 5 shards each. And so, you know, if you don't need your collectibles, then that's a way to sort of start.
Oh, we're in trouble now. She's war. She's destruction.
Looks like Badge is in trouble.
My sweetheart, yeah.
Moving like a sidewinder. Using the jump around like a jackass method here. Oh, now I'm out of mana. That's swell.
Oh, good job.
Is it cool if I stream Tower of Despair as well?
Fine with me.
Mirage.
How about detour? Thank you.
Tower of Despair. Is that a flagging quest?
So, somebody's saying they would love to see Sorcerer or Bard
Okay,
series.
it's turned in.
Hork Paladin. Like, you're never gonna see me do melee. So Hork Paladins, that's off the table. I did
I will be
2
swapping
Paladin
over
lives
to,
in the Ginger
Volo
Gnome
for Tower of
series.
Despair.
Life
I'll
2
be
and
flying
3
up in just a few minutes.
were Paladins, and so I was way out of my comfort zone in that series, and that was pretty funny. So if you want to see me try to do melee and be really out of my comfort zone and just, you know, that ridiculousness, then check that out. Now, as far as Sork goes, I do like playing Sork like historically, but I've got all my Sork path lives and all the tunes that I would want them on. I'm gonna switch to Ginger Spyce for TOD. But I actually had so this is a couple people said Bard recently. Maybe same person. I just don't recognize the name. But in any event, I think I want to get some Bard path lives on Voodu. And so I might do some. I won't do like an official series, but you know, maybe do some videos with Bard. It's just gonna be like a caster, kind of a buffer, kind of a, you know, sing songs and fascinate mobs and charm mobs kind of a thing. But it'll be something different, because that's the way I like to play Bard. I'm like old school spell singer, not doing the, you know, the swashbuckler thing. That's melee. That's just not what I do. My Bard is named Guitar, as in Guitar Hero. But I think I've only ever featured him in one video. toggle on and off energy criticals. For some reason, you know, when you log in, you know, if you look at your spell critical chance here on your character sheet, energy criticals, it used to be the case. I have not checked the numbers probably in the last few months, but you'd had to when you first log into that tune, you had to toggle it off and then back on for it to register, at least in the list. I have no idea if it's just a display bug and it's actually calculating behind the scenes or not, but you know, I feel more comfortable if the numbers are actually showing, and if all I have to do is toggle this off and then back on, then I'm willing to do that. So next up is Tower of Despair, which is certainly not a difficult raid anymore. But that's what's on the agenda for guild raids, and you know, like I said, I didn't have anything planned for tonight. This was all just an experiment gone wrong. So what the hell? And then after Tower of Despair is Legendary Shroud. So maybe I'll just stream our raids and then call it a night. Then again, there's always so much dick dancing in our guild raids, especially in our shrouds, so I don't know. I don't want to pull away from what my guildies expect of me in Shroud. There's going to be a lot of disappointment. You see, in High Lord Shroud, I don't know if anybody watching right now has ever joined a High Lord Shroud, but they're pretty ridiculous, especially when I host them. Now, historically, with like Heroic Shroud, we would do like a different theme for every part. And, you know, for part 1, we would just play some ridiculous song. And that started with me playing the Spice Girls. I would play the song Wannabe, you know. If you want to be my lover, you know that song. Okay. Just because it was funny. And then, you know, to mix it up, would start taking requests, and we'd always, you know, we'd play something ridiculous, you know, some cheesy 80s song that just you couldn't get out of your head if you heard it. And so that was a lot of fun. And then in part 2, we would
Stepping in.
play the Benny Hill theme song. And that was just sort of, you know, we would make a lot of jokes about how, you know, part 2 can just be a complete disaster in a pug. You know, because people aren't listening, they're not killing in order, you know, they're just screwing off, killing everything all willy-nilly, and, you know, not following instructions and not separating it. So, you know, if you played Shroud, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, so we would play the Benny Hill theme during part 2. And in part 3, what we do is we would not go into part 3 right away. So what we would do is I would go into part 3 to start the wall timer, and nobody else would come in until the walls came up. And during that 5 minutes, we would play the pink, or we would,
Delilah, you on your way?
we would do trivia. I would do trivia questions for fake points. And then once the wall came up, then we would call everybody in, because it was just funny, you know. It was funny to
Yeah,
have the
it'll
wall
still
up,
be
and that's
AFK,
when
so
we start. And it's,
15
you know,
minutes.
you're under, and I would always tell them too, like, you know, this is preparing you for a bad pug shroud. That's what I would tell my guild, is just kind of as, you know, half joking, but at the same time, if you're in a bad pug shroud, you know, shit starts going wrong, it's important to know what to do when things go wrong. This is something. It's not only important to know how to do these quests and these raids, but it's also very important to know what to do when things go wrong. So in any event, what's really funny is now that we have Legendary Shroud, the walls are up right away. So like, we've been doing the wall for years in High Lords, and so the wall was no thing to us. And it was funny how many people out there like didn't even know there was a wall, you know, because they never, you know, their part 3s of Heroic Shroud never went that far. So, I joke with them now, like, that's what we've been training for all these years. And then in part 4, we'd guilt people if they'd pull out for the blades, and we'd tell them, like, I'm such a good dancer. we'd say things like, whether or not you choose to stand for the blades, that's your choice, you know, but if you do, you'll be ridiculed severely, so severely, in fact, that you wish you had just stayed and died. In fact, that would be the better choice. But hey, you do what you think is right. Just really over the top bullshit, And then in part 5, we called it Ultimate Fight Song Part 5, and I forget what the other theme was. I know we would play like the Rocky theme or the theme from Karate Kid while we were fighting our Tricos. It was just ridiculousness, I mean, Shroud guy. It's so many people's favorite raid. We all have so many fond memories of running Shroud. But at the same time, we were running every day, and it just gets routine and old. So all this stuff was meant to just, have some fun. Okay, so now, where was I going with all this?
Go here.
Looks like
I
we're
don't
out
know.
here.
So, in Legendary Shroud, now what we do in part 1, because the portals are so long and boring, we do trivia in part 1, and when I give away fake points. And these are the same trivia questions I do in the Sarlona Harbor for like these events and stuff. In fact, so my guildies, I run these questions by my guildies first, because if I don't want to have questions that like are worded wrongly or my answers are wrong, because then that creates problems if I'm doing a public event and I have bad trivia questions, or there were multiple correct answers, something like that. So I like test drive them with my guildies, and then they can, they usually catch if I make any mistakes. So all the questions that I do in Harbor have already been run through the High Lord's ringer, but they don't catch them all. There was one that got through recently. It was something about a list of exotic weapons or something like that. In any event. And then in part 2, what do we do in part 2 now? Nothing. In part 3, yeah, just a little bit of shaming, ridiculousness. Actually, it's part 4. Part 3, what we do is we play Pink Floyd The Wall. And that's what we do, like, once the wall came up in the old Heroic Shroud, that's what we do. We play Pink Floyd The Wall the entire time, so people can't talk because the music's playing over the microphone, and it makes it harder to communicate. And it's just funny. So I started going through this really long explanation because I was saying, like, I don't know if I want to stream our Shroud because I feel like I'm not going to be able to do all that ridiculous dick dancing. And these guys have come to expect this from me. I can't let them down. But can I do both? Can I live stream all the dick dancing? We'll see. Okay, so I just realized just now that I don't have my weapon with me, I don't have my shield with me, I don't have my armor with me, because I took it all off and stuck it in the bank because I've been doing trivia events with this tune. That's all I've been doing for the last 4 days. Holy shit.
Leadership right there.
That's, but when you've reached true baller status, you don't need a weapon or anything in your hands. You just punch and kick like a pro. Alright, so...
I guess the real question to ask is, does that matter?
So I gotta figure out if I have something I could use.
When you reach Ollie status, you don't even have to move around.
Here's a legendary green steel scimitar. Oh, I think that's my legendary affirmation. Yeah, I'll use that. What the hell? And then I don't have a shield. Make a dual wield. That's what I'll do. I'll have my Celestia. and I'll dual wield Celestia and a legendary affirmation. Without my heavy armor, I have this dusty adventuring garb, the thing that comes with Deep Gnome when you create it, because that's that. I think it's a nice looking outfit to wear for my events.
Okay. I gotta stop right now because I gotta watch Ginger's live stream. I want to see him DPS dual wielding. No, I've never seen this before.
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I look so cool. I didn't have a shield, so I just... all I had is like Celestia and my legendary affirmation. Get your curses. You gotta get your own curses, folks. I know I've said this in my videos before, but it's worth
You want to know what, Ginger?
mentioning
You're
again.
actually doing higher crits than you would with your regular weapons.
Dude, I'm balling it up. But it is not the healer's job to get you cursed, or your poison, or your disease, or your stat damage. That is your job. So make sure you have all your essential potions. Of course, you know, here I am telling you guys, you know, make sure you have your essential potions, and I don't even have my weapon and armor and shield, so this whole night is just one ridiculous event after another. That's what you can expect from me. You see, you know, one of the things I've said before in my videos is that I have a lot of unmarketable skills, okay? Like clogging people's toilets. If there's a market for that, shoot, I'm a pro, okay? I'm also really good at disappointing people. If there was a market for disappointing people, I could lock that shit up.
You look so funny dual wielding, Ginger.
Dude, I'm a baller. I look so cool.
Yeah, good thing it's a fantasy game.
Actually, he's leading the kill count.
Am I really?
You
You guys suck. This is the only time you're ever gonna see Ginger Spice dual wielding anything. Eberron burns.
And here's one of Ginger's
That's-
trivia questions.
Dude, I was just gonna say that on my live stream. You beat me to it, you bastard. So yeah, that's one of my
that's my
trivia questions is what is the passphrase in Tower of Despair? Eberron burns. This is awesome. Live streaming is so much fun. So here, if you didn't know, the trick is don't move. Okay, the more you move, the more damage you're going to take from these shadows. Just don't move. And then you're going to be good to go. You're still going to take some
So I'm
damage.
going to guess live streaming is more in your future, right, Ginger?
Yeah, I've had a lot of requests for it, dude, and I remember looking into it like a year ago, and I just gave it. Like, I don't have the attention span for this shit. But, I have had so many requests, and I said I'd look into it again, and so, like I said, dude, I downloaded the software and I thought I was gonna like test some stuff out, like all private and stuff. And then suddenly, like, all my subscribers got a notice that I was live streaming, and people started jumping in right away and watching. I'm like, oh shit. So for 20 minutes, I was live streaming a black screen because I couldn't figure out how to get my screen on there. So that was the alpha run. But I'm actually live streaming my game now. So this is the beta run. And there are 19 people watching from around the world right now. Zentarius here. He is my main goggler when we do abbots. But on Sarlona, the High Lords we're kind of known for our Tuesday night abbots. 'Cause, you know, nobody runs abbots anymore, right? So we're kind of known as like the abbot guild a little bit. And but I've just joined a bowling league, so we're not doing Tuesday night abbots for the next few months or so. In any event, Zentarius is like my main goggler. He and I are like kindred spirits, you know, blood brothers, you know, we're on the same wavelength. But we've been doing goggles together for literally years, so we're just really, really well in sync with each other, and he's really good at it. It's a lot of fun. If anybody is looking for named items here, please say something. So there's another, you know, point. Like, this is just like when I said in the tour video. You know, it's so easy to go in there by mistake. You know, you think you're clicking on the shrine, you click on the portal. So make sure, you know, you can have the shrine, you know, selected by right-clicking it, and, you know, you can manually hit use, or you can, you know, if you have use hotkeyed, you can do that. But if you do go through it by mistake, then you can just, you know, don't move and type /stuck, and it'll bring you back here. Important point here, if I would highly, highly recommend that you watch me not have my boots of anchoring. Put your boots of anchoring on before you even step in. Now, you know, old school, you know, you would just, everybody would get in, you'd buff, and then you'd put your boots of anchoring on. But now with like all these warlocks having their auras of menace and stuff, like they can aggro the boss like as soon as you step in. Like you can get banished. Which is the blasphemy ability that Horath has. As soon as you step in, like you could step in, and before you have a chance to do anything, you can get banished. So I would highly recommend that you put your boots on before you even go through that portal.
You know what'd be really cool is if there was a quest at the end after we defeated that pit fiend. This book just rose up and started attacking us.
That's real nice, Bass.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I certainly wish they'd do something like that. That'd be so cool. Badge here is another one of my main gogglers in Abbott. He doesn't run at Abbott as much anymore for the last year or so. So we like, you know, traditionally people will pull Horath like, you know, over here between the thrones would be like a real popular place, and people would beat on from behind. But and you know anymore, like we like to use what we call the do whatever the fuck you want method. So right now we are doing whatever the fuck we want, which is a method that works well for us. So you know, you may have joined pugs where people have done whatever the fuck they wanted, and you know, you may have seen mixed success with that method. That method is sometimes referred to as the jump around like a jackass method, which, you know, technically speaking is a little bit different. But, you know, similar, often confused.
We're killing Sully first, right?
Yeah, everybody concentrate on Sully.
I thought we were doing whatever the fuck we wanted.
That too.
As long as it's killing Sully. Delilah, that would mean that you also need to work on Sully.
Nice.
Thank you.
Where is the guy?
No, jeez.
There he is.
I keep casting regular creeping cold on Sully, but it has no effect because Sully
Happen
has
facts.
a mantle of invulnerability, just like he does in Vision of Destruction, so he's immune to 4th level and lower spells. I have to get used to watching the, if I'm going to be live streaming, I have to get used to watching the chat. Which, like I said, is one of the reasons why I just was getting a second monitor going. So I can have that on one monitor and the game on another. So if you've had questions and I have not responded, I apologize. I'm still getting used to this. Remember, this is beta, okay? Beta means, like, this is not guaranteed to work. It may or may not be released in the current form, etc., etc. There's an indemnity clause. Y'all signed it.
Good job.
Does anybody need trophies?
Oh, sure.
There you go, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, Delilah. Mr. Guapo.
Nothing.
Delilah.
Oh.
Are you there, buddy?
What?
Don't forget to
What?
turn it in.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
I'm just trying to help him out. Because I know he's going to forget. Tell me I'm wrong, Delilah.
You ain't wrong.
Okay, now I'm going to go to the freaking bank. Get my freaking crap.
Alright.
There's my armor. There's my weapon. There's my shield. And I don't think I'm going to need it, but I'm also going to get my jeweled cloak. I had that in the bank because I was giving away jeweled cloaks as prizes. You can only have one in your inventory. And here are the upcoming prizes for tomorrow's game. This is a preview of tomorrow. Look at that. All you guys watching right now, you'll be able to see what's coming up for the prizes tomorrow. There may be additional things, but these things will definitely be on the agenda. Got some Omnispell dust. You got Ring of Shadows. What difficulty is that one? You'll have to wait and see. Is it Epic Elite? A Banquet Hall bead. A Cardin's Eye. Some other junk. It's all donated. I mean, I contribute a lot to it. My guildies do too, but there are so many people like in the community. I've been doing these games for years now, and the community support has been so amazing. Like, I'm sure some of you watching have probably contributed.
We gonna be able to run this legendary shroud?
Like, people, like, they know I run these games, so people just like send me stuff, and it's freaking amazing. And I've had like I was saying during the event today. And for those of you who don't know, like, I'm doing like a holiday games in the Sarlona Harbor every day from Christmas Eve to New Year's Day. I'm doing like trivia and hide and seek, and like I have had like during the games, like total strangers, people I don't even know, just walk up to me and hand me like amazing stuff, like expensive cosmetic pets and things like that. And they're just like, here, give these away as prizes. And I'm like, wow, thank you. Like, I don't even know this person. Yeah, Fire Goddess has given me a ton of stuff. I know Fire Goddess though. Like, he's a really cool guy. He's one of the best players on Sarlona, and like
That's it for me, folks.
in terms of like people outside of High Lords, has given more than anybody else. Like, he would just give me pages and pages and pages of stuff, and he'll just be like, oh, here's 2 Epic Elite Rings of Shadows. Here's a bunch of just here's a bunch of Epic Elite Dragon Helms. Here's a bunch of, Librams of Silver Magic. It's really awesome. But he could be selling the stuff on the Shard Exchange. So that's cool. What's the prognosis look like for Legendary Shroud?
Then, how many?
You want me to get some bodies in here?
Yes, please.
Alright. What difficulty are we doing?
Yeah. Really acting up. Going on here.
Hey, dude, are you back? Hey, Bonnie, welcome, buddy. Thanks for coming.
Hey Ginger, thanks for bringing me.
It's a slow night. I'm not sure if this is gonna happen, but we're trying to make it happen.
We can shortman it on hard. Was your plan to do elite?
No, we don't do this on Elite, dude. Fuck that. Have you guys been doing it on Elite?
Yeah. Get it done in about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, well, when you got Romani and you and Fire Goddess and all them ballers.
Yeah, Ramoni's frickin' Uber.
Okay, I think we're gonna be able to get enough bodies in here.
Okay, I think
No,
I'm
me-
back, and I think my mouse is behaving now.
Do you want me to ask a few guildies, or you have a certain people you want here?
I'm not ready to go there yet.
Okay, no problem.
Did Vag say he was gone?
I thought he did.
Okay. Do we know what are we just gonna try to do legendary hard? So I'm looking at some hit.
I would like to do hard.
I would too. I'm looking at
just
some hit
because we
points
get more
though here.
ingredients and that sort of thing.
Yeah, we need to bring probably like higher level tunes or. Not 23s and 25s, so you know that's a choice we got to make. You know, do we want to do normal and bring the low Bs, or do you want to bring a higher level tune and get it done on hard?
I'm good either way, just let me know.
Yeah, I want to do hard. If you can bring a baller tune.
You want to do hard, or I'll switch them? I'll switch my main. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. What about you, Gentis? Can you bring a higher? Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. Because it's better if I can sell hard better than I can sell normal. I'm not trying to hog the Stargate, Joe. I'm about to bring some people aboard.
No, that's cool, man. Somebody in your live chat is offering to join if we need bodies.
Ah,
I
that's
don't
awesome.
recognize the name, so. Yeah, so I figured out the silly problem with my wireless mouse. The power button for the mouse was stuck between on and off, so it was randomly switching back and forth,
Yep.
and I was losing connection with it.
Hey, I'm Marl. Welcome.
And yes, we know it's not Amari.
Thanks for coming. I think somebody from... This is going to be a new way that we're going to get people to fill our raids is... I'll just start live streaming. Hey guys, come be a part of this. Oh, I meant to tell you that too, guys. Avani and Amara, I'm actually live streaming right now as an experiment. Which is... It's not going horribly wrong. I'm gonna give myself a D+, which is the most humiliating grade possible. Okay, I actually think we're full now. I think... Hey, Wyvern, welcome. This is, Wyvern here is from the live stream. He's our next victim. And I talked, you guys didn't hear me, I was talking on the live stream, like, I told him there was going to be dick dancing, so he's been warned. He signed the indemnity clause. Hey dude, sorry for the delay.
Thank you, Ginger.
Go ahead and invite your boys.
Cool. I'll pass it back to you.
Howdy.
Hey Dagger, welcome. Hey Dragon
you.
Song. I just want to make
Hey,
sure
guys.
you guys know we are doing Legendary Hard, so Curry here with 710 hit points is going to die like 5,000 times.
I usually don't die more than 100.
Alright, I'm going to see... Okay, that's all I had so far. Zymox is on. I'm going to see if he wants to join us.
Do we have 2 dedicated trash people, just so I know what destiny I have to go in, products or trash?
Yep, I could take care of all the trash if you want.
All right. Well, we'll have Avani deal with trash, and I'll back him up.
Alright, I'll
Cool.
switch to Shirapi and do the portals.
Cool. That'll work.
Avani,
Just so
who,
everybody's aware of... Go ahead, Ginger.
Avani, who were you going to invite? It looks like we have one spot.
I haven't asked, but we got Sorcia or Enigma. Let me ask Sorcia real quick.
I got him on my list. I'll go ahead and ask him.
Cool.
If he doesn't join, then I think maybe Uwa's gonna want it. Yeah, Debbie Reynolds, the mother of Princess Leia.
Yeah, couldn't take it, I guess.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, I think she was 80. I mean, she looked younger than Kay Fisher.
Okay, I want to make sure Lighthearted, Dagger, Dragon Song, you guys know that we are live streaming this. So,
That should be good for some comedy.
Dragon Song, all your deaths are going to be seen by all 17 people watching.
That's okay. They're usually seen by at least 11 other people.
Because after tonight, your reputation on this server is going to be blown.
I'm sorry, I already took care of that years ago.
I'm not getting a response from Sorkia. I'm going to ask Gilly here.
And as far as I'm concerned, a bad reputation is better than no reputation, guys.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, that might have been what Tegas told the dev just before the dev banned it from life in the server.
Okay, we are full. Gijo, I'm giving you a star back. Tonight is not my night to lead raids. Gijo's show.
Just so everybody's on the same page, Avani and myself will be dealing with trash. I want everybody else to work on the same portal, please. As trash spawns next to your portal or around your portal, please take care of the trash and then return to the portal. The faster the portals go down, the less chance there is for a portal keeper. That's why it's important that everybody's working on the same portal.
Gotta remember to put on your regular boots after TOD.
Hey, Jin, do you know the standard portal pattern that we typically use?
A lot of hesitation there.
I know Romani just logged on his other tune. You said you were full, Ginger?
Yes, we are full.
Okay, no worries.
Romani has another tune.
Yeah, it's Ramini. I think it's this life is just like a buffer for pets or whatever. Hound, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
All right, go ahead and step on in.
Can I do trivia, Gijo?
Sure.
Okay, guys, there's going to be trivia. Now, the bad news is I'm not going to be awarding any points tonight for correct answers. The good news is I will be awarding gold festival tokens for correct answers. Now, the caveat is, and anybody can play. Anybody in this shroud. I'm not talking to the live streamers here. If you get a correct answer and you win, you may not answer the next question. You could do the one after that. You have to, if you win, you have to skip one. I want one person winning all the tokens. So you could potentially win half the games, but that would be it. Because I don't have any. I'm useless in Shroud Part 1. I have no portal DPS. Like, I can use my Celestia and swing it at the portal, but I'm not really doing anything.
Cool, we ready to rock and roll? Looks like we're all here.
Everybody is here now, so last second bus and let's roll.
And
get it, rock roll.
I don't have the mana to go around, to kill trash. I can't sustain that. And so I don't really feel like there's a lot for me to do in part 1 of Shroud other than, so I try to keep my guildies entertained through the long and boring portals. I help clear this initial trash. Oh, Rockroll, we are live streaming this. Just letting you know. Like, for real, it is not a joke. We are actually live streaming. It was an experiment gone horribly wrong. I never intended to actually live stream tonight. But we're calling it the beta. The beta trial. Everybody participating in the beta will get a
Everybody on the central portal, please.
lifetime subscription to the Ginger Spice live stream. Okay, question number 1. I'm gonna stand over here in the in space. Question number 1. For 1 gold coin, the Eladrin Stronghold is the dungeon for what quest? It is running with the devils.
Running
Good
with
job.
the
Soul Mine gets it, or yeah, Soul Mine. Okay, next question. The following explorers are located in what Slayer zone? Wildman Cave, Ocean Cave, Mining Cave, Scrag Cave.
Ataraxia.
Ataraxia is correct. Good job, Gijo. Okay, next question. I just want to make sure y'all know the non-high lords in this run right now can answer and win, and you can win big too. Like, I can make you famous. Like, if you get lots of trivia questions right on this live stream right now, like, this could be your Hollywood breakout moment. Next question. The following explorers are located in what Slayer zone? Shattered Ruins, Flayed Lands, Gullet Trenches, Shrine to the High Council, Outer Wall Gate.
Devil's Battlefield?
Amrath.
That is correct. Devil Battlefield. Who said that? Was that Lighthearted?
Yep.
Oh, you ran away from me.
Sorry, I fell. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good job. Okay, next question. This is another list. Listen closely. Waterworks Slayer Zone mobs include kobolds, wolves, spiders, a troglodyte, a troll, a rust monster, and what other type of mob?
Ooze.
Ooze is correct. Who said that? Was it Dragon Song?
Yeah,
Good job. It is
many
Ooze.
times as I've been in there.
Next question. Okay, the High Lords are going to have an advantage because we just got done doing this. But y'all should know this anyways. In Against the Demon Queen, the 6 swords are represented by an octopus, a snake, a bat, a monkey, a wolf, and what other animal?
Yeah.
Nice.
I said bat.
Devious. Huh?
I said bat.
I would have answered that, but I was laughing too hard. Delilah.
It is Scorpion. Good job, Gijo. Incoming token. Don't move. Okay, next question. Ooh, this is a good one. Evening Star is located on what continent?
Everyone.
It is Faerun. Good job, Aymara. Some people are playing along in the chat. Lance Kennedy got Scorpion. Okay, next question. For 1 coin. In what quest? And I'm looking for the name of the quest. Well, no, I'm gonna give you simply. In what quest do you fight bosses Stallman, Nerals, Ajax 2, Eanwolf, and Slippery Ketta?
Assault on the area of the slave lords.
And he gets it with the actual name of the quest. He doesn't just say Slavers Part 3. Nicely done. Got the whole name, too. Assault on the area of the slave lords. I should probably give you a bonus copper coin, but I'm not going to.
Nice.
Okay, next question. In the raid, Caught in the Web. When summoning a rest shrine, what does Anna say?
If we get separated, we'll meet back here.
No, she says that in the Lost Thread. She says, "Ta-da! Good job, Soulmind." Coming to you, Soul. Where the hell did you go? You were right here a minute ago. There you are.
The correct portal to be on is the one I'm at in the northwest upper level.
When does the festival end for the coins? Turn in?
At the end of this month.
3 days from now?
Into this
The
year.
turn-in should go longer,
They
though.
stop dropping at the end of this month. The turn-in goes until a few days into January.
Okay, next question. There are 2 correct answers. I will be awarding a gold coin per correct answer. The same person cannot get them both, though. Okay? There are 2 correct answers. A gold coin each, can't be the same person. In what 2 quests can you fight a pseudo dragon?
Trackers.
Tracker's Trap is one of them. And what goes up is the other. Good job, Aymara and Jintis.
Whoa.
There's one.
Yeah.
Okay, listen closely. It's going to
That's
be a
a
list.
lightning
Incoming. The following named mobs in DDO are all what kind of creature? Agni, Blaze Arind, Pharos, Ignos, and Inkstol.
Fire giants.
They are all fire giants. That is correct. Good job. Alright, next question. Ben the Prospector can be found in what public zone?
Zawabi's Refuge.
Zawabi's Refuge is correct. Good job. And this is how you pike someone's shroud, part 1. Without them being mad at you. Just give away gold coins to everybody. Next question. What quest takes place in Perdition Pass?
Weapons split.
It is the weapon shipment. Good job, Jen. Only 3 more portals. And soon this will be a happy memory. Okay, next question. In the 10th anniversary party, what dev was the party favor collector? In the 10th anniversary party, what dev was the party favor collector? It is Tolero. Good job, Gijo. was Tolero. Okay, next question. What is the name of the plus 15% XP kill bonus?
Onslaught.
It is Onslaught. Good job, Dagger.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job. Next question. What race is Edlin, the sorcerer trainer in the harbor?
Is it Warforged?
No. What race is Edlin,
Elf.
the sorcerer trainer in the harbor? What'd you say, Gentis?
Halfling?
Elf. I said elf.
Not an elf or a halfling. Or
I said
warforged.
kobold, but
Yes, it is a kobold. Good job. Stop moving.
so I got more answers than I did deaths. I'm ahead by one.
Good job. It's just because Avani's here. He's killing it.
Nice.
He's a baller.
All right, for those of you that have not done Shroud with us in a while, or at all, this next part we do slightly differently. We take all the mobs to the southwest corner, not south central, but southwest corner, please.
So this is if you
Do
didn't
we
hear,
have anybody here who's got Hurl?
if you didn't hear
a lot of
Gijo, whose name is actually supposed to be G.I. Joe, but I always call him.
You're Hurler right now.
Yeah, I
So,
take care of it.
I think most pugs, and
Okay,
traditionally
Trunks
people
Lila,
would
you're
pull
on,
these mobs
Portal
to
Duty,
South
or
Central.
Crystal Duty, I'm sorry.
But in High Lords,
That
we,
means I get
a
to
few
type,
months
right?
ago, started pulling them to
Nice.
So that means when the
southwest
time
corner.
comes, you go up and kill the Crystal.
And the reason is because that's a little bit further away from the center. You have a little bit further to run it. It's not much, but a little bit. And, the extra 3 seconds can make the difference. I mean, if you run Shroud, you know that
Who's
there,
been the,
you probably have it
bosses down
happen
to
many
the
times where,
southwest
like,
corner?
you almost got the crystal down, but the dude just got back and, just in time, and
You want me to bring
you
them
gotta
over?
do it again.
Sure. Looks like most of the trash mobs are dead.
So, a little Shroud trivia for you folks out there.
Excellent
that are
job
watching.
on part 1. I don't think
In
we had
case
a
you didn't
single
know,
portal keeper spawn.
Every part of the Shroud is modeled after, like, a classic video game. Okay? So part 1 is modeled after Gauntlet. And, in the old... And I'm talking about the classic Gauntlet, the old school 80s one, not Gauntlet Legacy. I'm talking about the, like... So, you have, like, in Gauntlet, you're fighting mobs that are... monsters that are spawned out of generators, so like the portals take the place of the generators. But the real giveaway is that the items on the floor of part 1 of Shroud those are the names of the characters from the original Gauntlet. There's like the golden wizard and the green elf and the Valkyrie, and those are all the the piles of bones there in part 1 of Shroud. So that's a no-brainer there. Part 2. Try healing people. Is modeled after Pac-Man, right here.
Right.
And so, in Pac-Man, it's like a maze, which we have here. And when the ghost monsters in Pac-Man die, they go back to the center and regenerate. just like the bosses here. When they die, they go back to the center and regenerate. So this is a pretty easy one as well. Now part 3, a lot of I've seen people say like it's supposed to be like Frogger, like abstractly like Frogger, but I think that it is similar to another classic 80s game, more obscure than Frogger, called Blueprint. In Blueprint, you're running around in like a very simple maze, and you have to like check out, you have to go to each zone and bring parts back and run. There's a lot of running back and forth.
Looks like fire still needs a bit of work.
And so it just seems abstractly a lot closer to Blueprint than Frogger. Now, Part 4 is an easy one. Part 4 is very much like a vector game called Star Castle. Part 5, I don't even know. Maybe Yar's Revenge. I don't even know if I've ever seen any guesses for if Part 5 is supposed to be like.
Already.
Let's take them up. Let's take them up the north side. Hope they separate just on run speed. They usually do. Delilah, get ready on the pistol.
And stand against the tide.
Don't fight them along the way. Everybody just run up the north side and they should separate.
So we just run them up the north side here.
Word to the
And
mother.
because they run at different speeds, they usually separate on their own. Alternatively, if you had a bunch of people with Intimidate, you could pull them apart. But these days, Intimidate, like nobody has it anymore. Like nobody builds tanks anymore. Obviously, this tune's a tank. I can intimidate almost everything in the game with this tune, but having one person that can intimidate, not so much help in here. Multiple people intimidate, big help.
Right, and just a reminder on this next part, the wall comes up quickly, followed by a second wall shortly after that.
No Pink Floyd The Wall. Probably get banned from YouTube if I played that over it.
Let you do that.
That's right, 5x5, no solver. You can too. Just buy my book for $24.95 and you can learn how to solve shroud puzzles. But you gotta learn it. You gotta learn your shroud. At least learn how to use the solver. But be a baller and do it without it. It's just there's simple algorithms. I should have. Oh Jesus.
3.
Whoa, that was close.
So you want to play a joke on a newbie?
Yeah, second wall's up, by the way.
What you do is tell them that you can intimidate the wall
Just
to
give
make
Ginger
it
a close shave.
go in the other direction.
So then what? Roger will do the 5x5.
Incoming light.
Couldn't get out.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, so be a baller, it's a simple algorithm. If you learn the 3x3, the 5x5 is essentially the same. It's just, it basically is the same. And then the 4x4, you've probably heard people say they solve themselves. They do, you just solve down. If I can get into another puzzle, I'll try to show what I mean. But, you don't want to be that guy in a pug shroud who's like, I don't know how to solve my puzzle. Like, you want to be the guy that, or the girl, that's helping other people.
Yep.
Even the
I'll do this one.
non-localized traps get me.
So first I'm going to solve it down. I'm going to call this the top up here. And now I'm going to solve it down. So I'm just going to row by row solve down. So now, the first 2 rows are solved. Now I'm going to solve row 3. Backing up. Now row 3 is solved. Now I'm going to solve row 4. before solved, and that did it, okay? But if it didn't, what you want to do is look at the pattern of lights that are left in the last row. Like everything else would have been solved. And you just look at the pattern of lights, and then based on that pattern, there are only so many possible combinations that there could be left.
Thank you.
And then that would tell you which ones to hit at the top and just to work back down again. And there are, you can watch there are videos on YouTube that are really good, simple tutorials that show you like how to do it, and there are puzzle solver practicers, you know, so you don't have to actually do it in Shroud. You can just sit there and play with it. You know, if you played with it for 10 minutes, like, you'd get it. You would never have to pull up a solver again. You would never have to ask anybody for help, and you'd be a baller and a shot caller. You'd be on your way to becoming a shot caller. And then, you know, you can work up to the 20-inch blades on your Impala, because it's important to have goals. At least that's what they say. I don't have any goals, but I think I heard that somewhere. This shit's ridiculous. Y'all like, why the fuck am I even watching this? This shit's stupid. But my next live stream event is gonna be like the coolest thing ever. I don't know what it is, but when I figure out, it's gonna be so cool. Okay, some of you new folks out there may not know. You know, make sure, you know, you die, repair your shit here at Marinoloth. Okay, but did you know that you can not only buy like spell components and stuff, but you scroll down, look at this. You get medium, low, and high energy cells. So, you know.
Okay, Ginger, I rack up that last death before judgment. I thought since Rockroll was High Lords, he knew the 5x5 puzzle.
No, jeez.
Oh, I wouldn't give any High Lord credit for anything. Don't assume. I mean, this is a ragtag Mickey Mouse operation, man. It's better to have absolutely no expectations of us. That way, if you get anything, you might be pleasantly surprised. Where was I? I don't even know. Hell yeah, we stand for the blades. Looks like somebody's got stone.
Oh yeah. He's used to picking up my carcass.
Hey Chaz, yeah, I'm sorry. talking to the live stream. I'm hitting that push to talk.
You've been doing it all night long, Ginger.
Have I? Fuck.
Yep.
You can't hear me now in the Shroud, can you? Okay. So yeah, Chaz. So for you and anybody else that joined in the last half hour, like, this was not supposed to happen tonight. This is just an experiment gone horribly wrong. There were no deaths, thankfully. Okay. Nobody died. I don't think anybody was seriously hurt. Probably my reputation, but we'll see. We'll see how many subscribers I have left on my channel after tonight. So, I've had a lot of requests for to stream, and I appreciate that. And I was looking into it tonight some, and I downloaded, and I thought I was just gonna like
I'm
practice.
dead, and she's still hitting me for 400 points of damage.
I thought I was just gonna like practice all by myself, you know, and just try things out. And all of a sudden, like I was live streaming, and apparently everybody on the channel got a notification that I was live streaming, so people started watching immediately. And I was like, oh shit! And for 20 minutes, I was broadcasting a black screen, just fumbling around trying to. So that was the alpha run, which was just no good. So that shut that down. Like 20 minutes later, I came back up after watching a YouTube tutorial.
That's alright, Ginger. She got me too.
Dude, I'm not even paying attention. I'm like talking to this fucking.
Incoming, sir.
Thank
and
you.
Ginger's just ranting.
Okay, so pay attention. Okay, so and then the beta. This is the beta run now. So I got it working. I figured out how to get the video actually going. But like I said, this is all. This was never meant to happen. It was not a scheduled event. It was just a spur of the moment thing that wasn't supposed to happen. So I figured I'd just keep it going. It was guild raid time. We do raids every night. High Lords pretty much. So I figured I'd just stream the raids. What the hell? You know, everybody who's part of this beta viewing is gonna get a lifetime subscription to the Ginger Spyce live stream service. It's free. So, as I've said in my videos, when I'm doing my videos, I often say and do stupid shit because I'm not totally focused on the quest because I'm conscious of, I'm just going to play healer in this part. Because I'm conscious the video's going, I'm trying to focus on multiple things. I'm not a very good multitasker, and so the same shit's going to happen with it. Like it just happened. Like I totally was not even paying attention to the game. I was talking to you guys, and I just totally died. See if I can manage to keep everybody alive here. You know, this tune, when I originally made Ginger Spyce when Druids first came out, like I had a lot of healers. That was back in the day when, you know, you needed a healer. I had my Sork, and I just thought I was going to make this, like, you know, I was just going to make a Druid healer that was going to have, like, supplemental casting ability. You know, I didn't intend for her to become this tank and this, like, you know, unusual playstyle or niche build or whatever you want to call it. But, I really do enjoy healing. So, and that's one of the things I like about this build, that I can do a variety of things. Like in this part, you know, it's nice to have a healer. Sometimes, you know, people are taking a little bit of damage. I can throw some heals. Incoming. Where are you? There you are. Okay, I got you. Incoming. This tune really isn't suited for killing this kind of trash. I mean, they're killing it so fast anyways, they don't need me. You know, I'm better off at, like, killing trash that I can kite together and stuff. And that's not how it works in Shroud Part 5. So, like, this part, I often will just sit here and heal. And then, once the boss activates, then, you know, I'll start dotting him up. But this could be it. I'm going to shut the live stream down after Shroud. I do want to say thanks to everybody who's tuned in. And I'm sorry for the, you know, that y'all got to notice that I was live streaming when, you know, I didn't mean for it to happen. And it wasn't like I didn't have anything planned. So appreciate your patience with me. And if you had questions and I did not respond to you, I apologize. It was not on purpose. But I'm definitely going to live stream again. I don't know when. It will be soon. It may or may not be scheduled. I don't know. Running back and forth in the pool? Come on now, that is so old school.
That's back in the days of heroic shroud.
I know. Incoming. Nobody could save Dragon Song. I mean, did you see how fast he went down? Come on, what was I supposed to do? I can't save that.
Nice.
This is all being everybody's watching you die, dude. I can't save you.
Okay. Yeah.
No, but you could race him.
Now for the worst boss fight DDO ever. Incoming MR.
All right, excellent job, everyone.
Hell yeah. Avani, Imara, Wyvern, Lighthearted, Dagger, Dragon Song, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks. I hope it was humorous at least.
Well, everybody in the live stream
Yeah,
chat room is
it's a
laughing at
bad
you
one.
right now. They're all making jokes about you.
Nice.
That's okay. You gotta remember, this guy was created at release. He's on his second life.
Thanks for hosting you, Joe.
Hell yeah, man. Thanks for leading.
Yep. Thanks everybody for coming out. Appreciate the all the High Lords that came out and all the friends that joined us to make this raid happen.
Yep, thanks for coming out, everybody. Don't forget your reward. Have a good night, everyone. Peace, Joe.
Thanks. Yeah.
Take care, guys.
Yeah.
You
Thanks
too.
a lot, Ginger.
So you gotta check everything now. You know, you gotta see if there's a slot. Stuff with green slots. It's big money, man. That's what everybody wants right now. If you're not a crafter, even you can sell this stuff for shards. Probably only like 3 or 4 shards, but not so much. Well, I mean, maybe if you had like, I mean, y'all probably know this, but just in case anybody, you know, maybe there's some new folks out there watching. If there are like popular styles of weapons, like let's say like a longsword. I don't play melee. It seems like Kopeshes aren't popular anymore, but I'm not talking about commas and light picks. But if there's like a longsword that has like a metal type, like let's say silver or flame touched, and it also has a red slot, that would be highly valuable. Or other, jewelry and clothing that has green slots, valuable. Armor, not so much. Any old weapon with a red slot, not so much. But green slots on clothing and jewelry are huge. Alright, I'm going to end the live stream now. Thanks again for patience, guys. It was kind of cool. Actually, it was kind of cool that some of y'all tuned in right away. Appreciate all the comments. Love hearing from you guys. And like I said, I will be doing more very soon. I don't know when. May or may not be announced. Yeah. Okay, guys. I will see you soon. Take care.